Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here in Bang Pa Inn. This is kind of between Bangkok and Ayutthaya, and what we're going to look at today is a really cool temple. It's one of my favorites as far as the styling goes in all of Thailand. It's one of the first class royal temples. We're going to take a look at Wat Niwet. Now it has a longer name, Wat Niwet Thammaprawat Ratchaworawihan. I'll put it up on the screen. It's a humongous name. But anyway, this was a temple that was built, it was started construction in 1876 and it was completed in 1878. And it was built by Thai King Chulalongkorn, or King Rama V. And it's built with the French Gothic Revival style, which is way cool. So it looks like something you would see in Europe, except for it's right here in Thailand. And during that time, they built a lot of these buildings in like a European style. King Chulalongkorn studied in Europe, and it also showed like the modernization of Siam, which is the old name of modern day Thailand. So anyway, let's take a little cable car. It's kind of cool. We're right here on the Chao Phraya River, as you can see behind me. We'll take a little cable car across over to the island, and this is part of the Bang Pa Inn Royal Palace. So we'll go over there and we'll see this really cool temple. This is the island over here, and you can see the little cable car right there that we'll take, and it's really cool. You can see the water hyacinths going down, and this is all the Chao Phraya River. It's just absolutely massive right here. So they have a little lighthouse, and then this is all the temple grounds over here. You can see the pink buildings, they have some white ones, and they have kind of that orangish yellow color over there, which you can see the top of the temple. Over here they have a few of the little vendors set up and stuff. This is the parking lot over here. Now this also shares parking for the Bang Pa Inn Royal Palace. So come here, you can park, and the palace is just straight ahead that way, probably 200 meters or so. All right, so here is the little cable car, and we'll jump on it. Now this is open from 8 in the morning till 6 in the evening, and it's free to enter. And the little cable car. Kind of a cool little cable car across the way, and that's where we'll eventually make our way over to. Right there is that yellow building, and it looks just like a church. Yeah, the river is quite high. You can see the long towers over there. It's the monsoon season, so it's going to start flooding and everything around the area. It happens every year this time of year. So check out these buildings. We got some pink buildings. These are the monk quarters and stuff like that here. And then over this way, they have kind of a like a museum and some other buildings up here that we'll take a look at. They have the little walkway right here. Now what these are, I think these are the panels that they can actually stand up, and it keeps, they can make a temporary dam to keep things from flooding here when the Chao Phraya gets too high. But check out this. This is definitely something you don't see normally here in Thailand. These buildings are just absolutely beautiful. I like these stylings. Oh, it's really cool, and it's a nice little temple. You just can wander through here, take your time. I did this temple probably like 2002. It's been like two and a half years or so since I was over here, and I did a video. But I did stop. We did a boat tour from Bangkok to Ayutthaya, and we stopped here for a short stop. The glass is locked up in here, but it looks like they have Bibles, but I think it'll be like the Buddhist script that's written in those big books. You see them write them in on this like piece of, it's kind of like a vegetable, like a papyrus type thing. It's a little bit different, but they'll write the Buddha preaching on that, and they'll wrap it up in cloth, and they'll store it in some of those temples. So I'd say that's what that is. Okay, this Talapat Museum, let's see if it's open. Now the museum is locked up. It's been locked up every time I've been here. I've never been able to go into it. Just beautiful buildings. It does not feel like Thailand at all. Yeah, it's the Prince Dhammayut Order mansion. It's really cool. I love the little archways and then the wooden shutters. And this over here, this is an old sermon hall, and it's been converted into a museum. And you can see they have a sign over here to take off your shoes, but the museum is locked up. And it has stained glass right there. You can see the chetties and stuff like that. Yeah, really a nice building also. This is the reason I came here today. This building right here. So you can see right there, it has the little clock and it says 1877. So the temple was started in 1876 and opened to the public in 1878. And it has the name of the architect right there, I think, on the clock. Really a beautiful building. And we'll go around to the front here in a sec. This is kind of cool. I'm not sure what this instrument is about. This was a gift from a member of the Royal Navy to King Chulalongkorn whenever they built this temple. But I'm not sure what it does exactly. But it says it was a hydrological officer. That's who donated that. Okay, let's go around to the front. And then we'll walk around and we'll look at some of these smaller little chetties and stuff like that here also. And here we are at the front. Oh, it is just absolutely beautiful. Now this is one of the 23 first-class royal temples in Thailand. So I have put all of these first-class royal temples into a video. And I'll probably pin a comment to it if you want to see some of the others. They're the really special temples in Thailand. They've added a sliding glass door since I was here last time. I guess that's to keep the birds out. You can see the people that are in here. All right, so the sliding glass doors are to keep the pigeons out. There's a pigeon right up there. And you can see the stained glass. And this just looks like a Catholic church on the inside, but it's not. They have the Buddha images. They have the little chetties. A place over here for the head monk. And then they have the umbrella up there. Really interesting combination of the styling of a French Gothic cathedral with a Thai temple. You see all the styling here in the walls. And then check that out up there. That would normally be like a stained glass of Jesus, but it looks like, I don't know if it's King Chulalongkorn or who that is. You can see the Thai headdress on him. Yeah, really, really cool. It's kind of cool. They have the little coat of arms over here. Another one over there. Yeah, really beautiful. I really like the pink and kind of that pastel green up there. You got another bird flying around here. Yeah, really cool. Okay, so let's go and let's look at a little bit of the stuff around. And this is an active temple, so there are places for the monks and stuff like that here. And we got another little shrine building over here. You can see everybody's wearing their gold, the king's colors. Yeah, this is the little open air Salah. And kind of the significance of this, you can see the little Buddha image here. The Thais come over here and pray. But this building here was disassembled and it was put over on the Bangpa Inn Palace. It was used as part of a cremation ceremony for one of King Chulalongkorn's sons that was cremated over there. And they had a big ceremony at the palace and then they disassembled it and moved it over here to this site next to the temple or the Ubasot. So the Ubasot is right here. That's that building we were just in. And then that Salah is right next to it. Yeah, really an amazing little building here. And then we have this little shrine here. And you can see the styling over the Buddha images. Really, really cool. Then over here we have the Dus School Memorial Rock Garden. And it's dedicated to Prince Dhammayut Ratchaworawihan, one of King Chulalongkorn's children that became like Minister of Education that helped modernize Thai education. Yeah, really a nice little rock garden. Then we got another little, small little yellow chetty over here. That's in the French Gothic styling also. And then it has a little placard here in Thai. I'm not sure what it says. The Thai people can see. Has that right inside the little glass. Really quite cool. And then we got some monks over there doing something. And we got another little Buddha image over here by this tree. And then this wall here goes into the active part of the temple. the monk quarters, and I think they have like a little college and stuff like that for the Buddhist monks here also. And it's just all around this ubosot. And we'll look at this one, and then we'll cross the little bridge and go over to the active part and just take a quick look at it. Yeah, you can see this other little chetty here that again is in the French Gothic styling that has a standing Buddha image in it. Yeah, very beautiful. Now you will see there is a royal palace that has the ashes of King Chulalongkorn, and it was built, it's really an interesting styling, and it has kind of like a round walkway around the ubosot and the Wihan, and it has some places back where the royals are buried, and some of the little chetties have that same styling, which is quite cool. And then this leads into the active part of the temple over here. They got a couple little salas here. Looks like they're closed up. And then you got a bridge that goes back over towards that building. We'll take a look at it, and then the crematorium is over there also. Yeah, they call that green building over there the Lady James House. I'm not sure what that's about. And then here is part of the crematorium. You can see the same styling above everything here. And then over, if we keep on going, this is the Phra school. Oh, this is pretty cool. I've actually never been in this building. It's always been locked up. So they must be getting ready to do something for the monks. They have the place up here, this seated platform for the monks with the little cushions. And then they have their prayer books out. And then they have a little shrine. And then over here is where the head monk, he'll sit and lead the chants. Then they have the pictures of the royals. And then one of the old monks that's over here in the glass case. And then their little shrine. Yeah, it's really a nice building, that's for sure. It has the stained glass across the top also. And then all the little angels, the little figures up there. And you can see the black and white marble floor. You can see the Chao Phraya over here. These big barges right here, they use them to haul sand. So they get some sand from upriver. These are empty right now. And then they'll bring them down to Bangkok and feed the building industry down there. It's a massive, massive river. And then we have, it looks like one over there is all the way filled. You see how low in the water it is. And that's that building we were just in. And it's right next to, you see the little crematorium, and then the school is back over this way. This is the crematorium here. You can see the little gate that's closed down in the front. And then we have a little meeting hall for the royals. That's who would be cremated over here, would be some of the royal family. And then another little hall. These are all closed up and will only be used during the ceremonies. And these are the last buildings that we'll look at over here. So this is the school. There's a little Buddha college here on the island. You can see the same styling with the little pastels and everything. And this is just on the, I guess it's on the south part of the island. And then there's monk quarters and all that stuff here. So there's quite a bit to the temple, but the main thing you look at is that ubosot. That's kind of the highlight of this whole temple. Yeah, you can see the monk quarters and everything here. Really a nice place. That'll finish up our video over here at this first-class royal temple, this Wat Niwet. That's the short name, it's easier to say. This is a fantastic place. It was built in, or completed in 1878, and it's worth your time. It's over here, it's probably one of the 4 things to see in Bangkok Inn. You can look at this, you can go to the former royal palace. The train station itself is kind of a highlight to see here. And then there's another little temple that goes back to the King Naresuan days. I think King Prasat Tong and King Naresuan. It has some really cool mural paintings and stuff like that. But this to me is one of my favorite. I really like seeing this temple. I just like the French Gothic styling. And I would say if you're over here in Bangkok Inn to check it out, it's definitely worth your time to see. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and stick around, and then you're notified whenever I post a new video. And if you have any questions or comments about this temple right here, then let me know also. If you know a little bit more about it than I do, let me know. I would appreciate any information. So would my other viewers. And until next time, from over here in Bangkok Inn, just south of Ayutthaya, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.